16 minutes after the top of the hour, should an illegal immigrant be allowed to practice law here in the United States? Well, that's the case of Jose Godinez Samperio, who was born in Mexico but came to the U.S. with his parents when he was only 9. He's since graduated law school and passed the bar exam, but Florida refuses to issue him his law license. Now, Jose argues the president's recent immigration announcement gives him the right to be a lawyer, and he's filing suit in the Florida Supreme Court. Joining me now for a fair and balanced debate, Ira Mehlman from the Federation for American Immigration Reform and immigration attorney Francisco Hernandez. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning. Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
All right, Ira, give me your case about why Jose should not be allowed to practice law here in the United States.
Well, you know, he is an illegal immigrant. That's the first thing. But more importantly, what this is part of a concerted and pernicious effort to break down any barriers and to delegitimize U.S. immigration law itself. This has been going on now, and it is being led by the President of the United States. What they are trying to do is make it clear to the American public that the American immigration laws don't mean anything, that coming to the United States is no barrier to doing anything. And this is really what it's about. It's not about one individual in Florida trying to practice law. It is about an effort to undermine these legitimate laws that are there to protect the interests of the American people. And the Florida Bar Association and the Supreme Court ought to prevent that from happening.
But Francisco, isn't this exactly the type of person that the president's new plan, Obama's DREAM Act, would cover?
This is the poster child for the DREAM Act, absolutely, and I'm sure you qualify for it. So this is really about politics, but God bless him. Don't you think he ought to be deserving of a law license? The guy was brought over here through no fault of his own, grew up here, got an education. Isn't that what America's all about? He had all the chips stacked against him, and he went through, got his law degree. You know, Senator Rubio could fix this real quick by filing a private bill and give this man residency or citizenship. He deserves it. God bless him. My goodness. Shouldn't every single American parent whose child is saying, I can't get a job or I can't go to school, or I can't make it, they ought to look at him and say, you know what? If he can do it, everybody can do it.
So, Ira, if you disagree with that, what should happen to Jose?
Well, first of all, you know, he may not have volunteered to come to the United States illegally, but he certainly volunteered to be, as Francisco pointed out, a poster child. He is making himself a martyr for a cause, and this is a cause that affects the American people. It's not just about the illegal aliens. The reason we have immigration laws is because illegal immigration harms the basic interests of the American people. It affects jobs. It affects billions of tax dollars every year. That is why those laws are in place. And that is why we have to draw clear boundaries and say this is not permissible. We have immigration laws to protect us.
Francisco, 10 seconds.
Yes.
Isn't one of the main criticisms about illegal immigrants that they cost taxpayers money? And in this case, this person may not?
I think in this case, he's going to be contributing to our tax base and yours and my Social Security system. I think this is what we want to promote. He is the poster child. This is what we want to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This is not about breaking immigration laws. This is about what America is all about.
All right.
God bless him. Encourage him.
I got to wrap it up there, gentlemen. Thanks so much for your time. Interesting discussion.